Alright, guys. Next up in Howler for an hour, we have Inertial Drift, Sunset Prologue. It's going to look pretty cool. It's just a demo, kind of. I think it's a prologue rather than a demo, as in a free taste of the game that is separate from the main game. This is going to release soon, from my understanding. I will probably get a key for this as well. Is the volume suddenly a lot lower? Oh, well, whatever. It is a card game. And it looked interesting, so I wanted to play it. That's basically it, really. I like card games now and then. I don't play a ton of racing games, admittedly, but sometimes I'm really down for that. Oh, that's cool. Look at the HUD. Look at the arrows. They're bounced to the beat. That's good. I like that. I appreciate that. I appreciate touches like that. Let's take a look at the audio. That's better. Actually, you know what? I'll keep it at 70 and just turn it up in over here. There we go. Please let me know if this volume is good. Stream goers, let me know your opinion about the volume. I think it's good. Yeah, this game has style. So also it has an intro, like, cut story thing that we kind of accidentally skipped because I was trying to set up for the stream, but maybe it's here in the tutorial. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Ah, new face. Let me guess. You want to learn how to drift. You know what else I want? The timer on screen. Thank you. I'm sure you're familiar with the basics. Steering, throttle, brakes. Those are all important, but if you want to master the cars here, then you'll need one more thing. The drift stick. With the drift stick, you can directly control your car's drift angle, allowing for precise cornering. You know, probably makes more sense to show you. Come with me. Oh, and don't worry about crashing into each other. All cars have phase shift impact prevention systems fitted, so you can just focus on your line. The fuck? Are we in the future? Okay, I immediately like the vibe. I like how they did the artwork for the character. I like the animation, I like the art style. Honestly, this whole game has a cool visual vibe. Alright, let's go. Makes it stand out. Lakeside Loop. Okay. Ooh, that is pretty. So remember, the left stick is for steering. It's not very good at that. Are we in a drag car? Because it kind of feels like it. Right stick controls. Oh! You have to drift or you basically don't turn. Drifting is required for turning. I get it. I mean, you can still kind of turn, but you mostly need to drift. I get it. Hence the name of the game, friends. Oh. Ow. I think my favorite racing games are the ones that were kind of stylized. Ridge Racer 4 was one of my favorite racing games for that reason. And also, actually, on that note, the music that we're listening to right now is very Ridge Racer 4 styled. I think I need to let go of the accelerator now and then. Yeah, that helps me turn. It's fun to go fast, man. I understand. Not bad for your first run. A few more laps and you'll have the basics down. This is only the beginning, though. Every car is different and requires its own special techniques. There's lots to learn, so get out there. Absorb everything you can and find the style that fits you best. I like his attempt at a mustache. I'll probably keep the serious stuff to a minimum. Serious stuff? Okay. Alright, well that was a pretty simple tutorial. Let's go to events. Lakeside Loop. Well, let's start there, of course. Alright, what we got? Type attack class B is not available. C is, though. Vehicle class. Okay. Coda Gecko. Okay. Guess that's what we're going to be driving in. Oh, shit. Oh, we start... what is it called when you start a race with momentum? I forget what that's called. There's a specific term for that, but we just did that. Yeah, drift or don't turn. That's the rule here. It's hard to tell how sharp a turn is before I actually hit it. I'm getting the hang of this. My goal is not to hit a wall. Tricky, but doable. This really doesn't... Oh, I hit a wall. God damn it. Well, I didn't really speed out of it, though. Ah. Huh, wait. It's a time attack, and the time is clearly listed on the right, but it's multiple laps as well? Huh, that's weird. Am I just getting 3 chances to hit the target time, basically? Maybe that's it. You know, I feel like this song reminds me of something from Sonic before the sequel. Maybe after the sequel, actually. I feel like I'm doing this wrong, sort of. I'm gonna go fast. I don't care. I don't care. Actually, yeah, it didn't seem to matter. It doesn't look like I need to slow down before I turn, really. I just need to kind of let go. That was a good time. Let's do better. I do not need to be scared of turns. I can make them work. I can make them work when I reach them. Usually. Ow. Also, it looks like when I'm drifting, I can still gain acceleration. So that's important to note. It's all a matter of letting go of the brake and then remember, letting go of the gas. I'm not braking, by the way. I almost never brake. I might need to. I don't know. I don't know if I need to brake in this game. I might need to. But typically in a racing game, here's my strategy with racing games. I don't brake. I let off the gas. I will let off the gas almost every single time. And I try to avoid braking at all costs, basically. I got a silver. So it looks like it is 3 attempts to try to get the best you can. 56 is tricky. I want to try this. I'm gonna go back in. Got a silver. That's pretty good. I think I can do better, though. Let's try to get that optimal time of 56. Not gonna do it if I make a mistake. Letting off the gas gives me a much harder turn. But I need to time it right. Make sure it's reasonable. For a soft turn, I don't need to let go of the... Ow, gas. See how fast... Oh, gosh, that's good. I appreciate a game where... I appreciate a racing game where it's really fast to restart. I realize I have 3 laps, but I just want to get on the first lap. Then I'll just victory lap the other 2. I think I know what my problem is, actually. I need to... I'm letting go of the gas too long, basically. I hate this fucking S-curve. It's actually more delicate to do than it looks. Yeah, I only need to swing my back end out for a second. I'm basically overdoing the swinging most times. It definitely is... I have to say, this definitely controls it its own sort of way. It's not like a traditional racing game. It's so focused on drifting that it's hard to explain. That was a pretty good time, but not quite good enough. I think I can get this, though. 56. I got slightly over 58. I just need to cut this down by a little over 2 seconds. I'm good. Gran Turismo taught me a few things. For instance, you want to come into the corner of a turn. You want to start on the wide part of the turn and then go towards the narrow part. That's the best way to do a turn. If at all possible. Sometimes it's not possible, but you want to do your best to achieve what I just said. To have the most optimal turning experience. That was pretty good. Oh! So close! I need to cut down one more second. That was pretty good, though. It's all about optimization. The gold times are... They're not fooling around with these gold times, I have to say. Yeah, some of it's all just track memorization, too. If I hit a wall, that basically... Basically, I'm not getting a gold if I hit the wall. This music is really... I love this music. This is really chill music. I realize it's not just about the drifting. I slowed down too much there. It's not just about the drifting, it's also about making those adjustments so you don't have to drift. This first section here can be achieved without any drifting if you plan it right. Like that. I may have lost too much speed there, but I'm gonna keep going. I might be able to achieve. I think the trick, actually that's a hill, so actually if I lose too much speed there, I'll lose even more speed because of the hill. Because I can't regain the speed, basically. That impact may not matter, I'm not sure. Whoop, too much. Don't slow down too much now. Don't slow down too much, don't slow down too little. Oof. It's all balance and act. I like the mechanic though, it's actually really good. When I mess up, it's my mistake, not the game's. Okay, well I hit the wall there. Also, I don't mind going for the gold because it's literally just 1 minute of racing. I can do 1 minute of racing over and over again until I get it right. Especially if I can do it correctly, but god. Yeah, maximize straight miss. That's what I'm trying to do at the beginning here, actually. This first turn barely requires a drift, and that's something I noticed. I need to keep in mind. This turn requires way more of a drift. I think going into the gravel is a problem, because there is gravel on the side of the road. I think that slows me down. I feel like I'm over-adjusting sometimes, but... Wow, that was with full slowdown. I still hit the wall. Yeah, this will probably do it, but that's okay. Let's at least see how I did on the time. It's hard to know when to leave the drift. That wasn't very good. I know 58 seems to be my average. By the way, this game is pretty as fuck, though. I didn't go in that turn right. I do need to do the going towards the inside thing. That's very important. Probably lost too much speed there. You never know, though, so I'm gonna keep going. That turn does not look sharp, but it's because you're going uphill. I keep getting tricked by that turn. That turn is much sharper than it looks. I just gotta find the right racing line, really. And this turn is less sharp than it looks. It still requires a drift, but it doesn't require that much effort. I should set up for this early. That'll probably help the turn. Yeah, that helped a bit. Damn it, I was wondering, that's just a little too twisty for me to go straight through. If I could, it would save some time, but... Oh, that was good, actually. The way I cut that, I mean. When it comes to drifting, some of it's about swinging your cars back in early and then just immediately shooting off down the turn when you're at the end of the turn, kind of. Oh, that was bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep going though. I feel like my racing line was pretty good for most of this, so maybe. I don't think it's quite enough, but. Nah. Oh, that's so close though. See, that was pretty close though, so it was good I kept going. You never know. If I hadn't hit the wall, I think that would have probably been it. Alright, I got this, guys. Nope, that's bad. I got this, but not if I set up that way. The orbital-dramatic drifting is pretty orbital-dramatic. It's actually, I have to get used to it, honestly. Normally if you drift this much in a typical racing game, you're gonna spin the fuck out. But here it's par for the course. Pretty good. Take it. Okay, I'll take it. A little scrape will slow me down. It's fine. Yeah, wall hit. That wall is easier to hit than it looks. It's another one of those deceptive turns. That's a pretty good. I'm gonna keep going. It might just barely scrape by. Depending how I do the rest of the turns. That was kind of slow. So I am there. I'm getting under the second away from it. That was 56.24 for those not aware or not keeping up. I think I can get this. It's a tricky one, but I think I can do it. I want that gold, man. That wide turn. Oh, do you see that? I actually made use of the shoulder. Really good there. Thus minimizing how much I had to turn. Dramatic turn. Oh, too early. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't really lose speed there. I just kind of... That wall hit. God, it's so easy to do that by accident. That might be a little faster, though. Even so, we'll see. I think that's literally the same time. Okay, slightly, like 4 milliseconds slower. Now, honestly, this music is really making me want to vibe out and just do this. Like, this is the sort of music I want to listen to when I play a racing game. I need to determine when to do my drift, too. Like, that's important. You know, maybe just one hard turn is actually faster than... I like to flutter the drift, but maybe fluttering's the problem, actually. I think that might be a better time. I think I got to the bridge slightly faster that time. I might be wrong. Five. Oh my god! I did. I'm cutting it down each time, though. I'm getting better. I mean, not every single time is a better run, but... I am, however, on average, cutting this down. Believe in me. We'll get this. We'll get this. If I can avoid hitting that wall, I think we've got this. That was a harsh impact, but it didn't really feel like it fucked me up, so I'll keep going. I don't think that mattered that much. I don't know though. I'm really not sure. That impact was really harsh, but it didn't really seem to do much to me. Ha! Ow. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, now just a victory lap this, man. We still gotta do the other 2 laps, but whatever. I'm pretty sure it just cares about whatever my best time was on 1 lap. Because on the silver I got, I think one of my 3 laps I got for the silver was actually silver. The other 2 were bronze, and it gave me the silver. So, pretty sure I don't need to do anything. I don't think I have to do anything else at this point. I do wonder why the time attack is 3 laps, though. It's kind of weird. I'll just use the remaining laps to try to do my best. This was a really shitty lap, though, because I crashed. That's okay, though. It doesn't really matter. However, you know, here's the thing. If you go for gold time on a time attack in a racing game, it's generally going to do a pretty good job teaching you how to race the line, you know? It's a good way of making sure that you actually kind of learn the controls. Go over that gold time. Time trials in racing games are only fun when I revisit them before learning what the fuck is going on and everything is pain. I was trying to read the chat, but you see I crashed because I attempted that. Oh well. I have learned much here, though. Learning the track is definitely part of it, though. You gotta learn every track individually. You can't just expect to get a gold without knowing the track. Give me that gold. Yeah, okay. So it just looks at your best time. All right. Event unlocked. New event available. Class B. Should I be concerned? Oh yeah, actually, what's the overall? So if you look though, the best time on the track is just over 50 seconds. So you could technically shave off another 5 or so seconds. Fair, if you do perfect. So different vehicle, time attack class B. Sure. I wonder how this one will control. Okay, it's from a stopping. It's from a stop start this time. Okay. I will have to learn. Okay, this vehicle turns a little bit easier. This vehicle turns a little bit easier without drifting. How's its drift then? That's a weird. Oh, it's one of those drifts. It doesn't. It leaves its. Okay, this car leaves and enters its drift slower. That's going to be a little odd to work with, but okay. I might just want to... Wow, that is amazingly slow if it's drifting. Recover. Oh, then that means I need to recover it by pressing the other... Wow, this is a hard to control car. I think I need to drift in the other direction to stop my initial drift. Yeah, I do. That's not comfortable. That being said, it is a powerful drift. If handled correctly. Okay. Learning. Straight. Thank you. Letting go of the accelerator is basically required to straighten out, though. So I could totally get a silver, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go for the gold with this car. I don't like how it controls as much. That being said, I'm learning it. Just fucking stop. I'm learning it, but it just won't fucking leave the drift after I'm done with the drift, and I don't appreciate that. It'll leave the drift if it's a small drift, but it won't leave the drift if it's a big drift. It definitely, I can definitely tell it's a good car. Like, I just don't like it, but I can tell you could do good things with this, though, if you control it right. Because it does have a more controllable drift, even though it's more... It's weird. It's a more lethargic drift, but it's also more controllable in a way. You could choose when to end it a lot easier. Wait, how is that lap almost a gold? I actually didn't think that was a good lap at all, but apparently it was. Holy crap. Okay. I bet this thing has a higher top speed then. I'm gonna... That makes me curious. Alright, hold on a minute. That was surprisingly close to a... That... Like I was crashing everywhere. Alright. That's weird. It didn't have... It had a stop start originally, but now this time... You know, I think I can get gold with this thing. If I can get a handle of its weird drift mechanics, it might actually be an easier gold than, It might be an easier gold than the first car, actually. If I can handle the learning curve a little bit. It does have faster... It's a higher top speed vehicle. Ow. I like how it crashes in the walls at the beginning. That's pretty great. Good, good, good. Okay, I'll take it. Not really the best, but I'll keep going a bit. Whatever. I was surprised last time, so who knows? Who knows, man? I did it! Holy shit. Why... This car feels a lot harder to use, yet that gold was a lot easier to get. Huh. Alright. I mean, it does make sense to me as I use it. Okay, so let me explain. Since controls are a hard thing to explain in streaming. The first car I used, it drifted pretty much automatically. It was an easy mode drift car. It just kind of did its own thing with the drift, and you didn't really have a lot of control over it. This car drifts more like a traditional racing game. If you've ever done a drift in a traditional racing game, this car basically does a more traditional form of that, where it's more slippery. You slip in and slip out of the drift. But that does give you more control over the drift as well, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. I've learned it's a different tapping that I have to do to control its drift, and I do need to swing the back end back when I'm done if it's a large drift. However, if it's not a large drift, the back end doesn't need to be swung back if it's a small drift. But if it's a small drift, it actually will correct itself. But if it's a big drift, I still need to adjust it. You also, a very important thing this car does, it has slightly better turning, just when you're not drifting. The previous car had like no turning at all, but this car can turn okay, actually. So I can do adjustments and not, I can avoid drifts in certain circumstances with this vehicle that the previous vehicle could not avoid drifts in. Which is useful to keep the speed up. Anyways, gold. Alright. You know, I was really intimidated by that at first, but actually I got the hang of it pretty fast. Good, which actually is a good sign. This game has good controls. It's a very good sign that this game has good controls when I can use a vehicle and I'm like, what the fuck is this vehicle? And then shortly after I'm like, I'm doing okay with this vehicle. That's a good sign of intuitive control design. So in other words, props. They're doing a really good job with this. So I unlocked. So I have Lakeside Loop, and that had the yeah, these two things, which I have both completed. So let's go to Seaside. Let's go to Sunset Sea, a new level. Ooh, there's a lighthouse here. All right. It seems to be just time attack for this, but that's all right. Let us go to. Lovely. Alright, back to this vehicle. I'm gonna have to get used to this vehicle again now. Ooh, yes. I'm like immediately like, yes, trumpet. Ooh, that's a sharp turn. I'm just gonna lower the track for now. This is such Ridge Racer Type 4 music. Holy shit. Ooh, that's a bit tight. Okay. Ooh, that's a sharp one. Okay. This course is going to take some time to learn. This guy definitely going to take some time to learn. Yeah, I do have practice with the vehicles. It's going to make it a little easier to get used to things. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, I can cut the corner, but it looks like the dirt slows you down massively. Okay, I cannot touch the dirt then. That's some slow-ass dirt right there. Oh, man, this course looks... Man, the game looks pretty as shit, doesn't it? I love this whole... Well, I mean, obviously it's called Inertial Drift Sunset Prologue for a reason, because these levels are definitely at sunset, and it's lovely. Oh yeah, we gotta. Okay, off-road is. If we go in the dirt or sand, it may as well. We may as well have hit a wall because it. Actually, hitting a wall's better. It doesn't slow us down nearly as much. Oh, this is a mean. This is a course and a half. How long is this level? How long is this particular lap? I mean, that long. Wasn't a bad time though. All said. All things considered, with how much I was fucking up, that was a pretty good time. We were 4 seconds off, so if I could just shave that down 4 seconds. Alright. Right. Let's try... I don't think we need to do perfect performance on this course. We just need to do good performance. So, I will do my best. Which, that was not my best. This track is 2 minutes long, so... Thankfully, they did seem to account for that and made it slightly easier to get the gold. To account for the fact that it's more of an endurance run. Which I appreciate. Alright. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. No, fuck you, sand! Fuck you, sand! Oh, I still got the sand. I'm just gonna see what I can do. I have no idea how not to hit the wall on that one. By the way, the course is actually narrower, too, for those that haven't noticed. Oof. These impacts, though. Ooh, that's how you do it. Hold a drift for a long period of time. Ow. That dirt section is... That dirt section requires specific drifts. S-curving around them with your... Swinging your back end around so you don't touch it, basically. Which, might be doable. The thing about drifting is it's okay to drift. You don't lose that much speed drifting. It's definitely a preferable result compared to some things. Yeah, that's how you deal with the sand. That's how you skirt around it. Oh, fuck. Okay. Still not sure how to deal with that sand, though. Probably going a little slower, actually. Actually, yeah, this course might actually benefit from me not going at my top speed all the time. Yeah, probably. I did it. I thought that was a bit better of a run. I did it. Fuck yeah. I'm the fucking protege. Alright. I mean, that was a better run. It wasn't a perfect run by any means. I definitely can cut down the time a lot more if I could perfect my runs a little bit, but it was not a bad run by any stretch of the imagination. Still touched the wall. That turn. Booyah! Yeah. Let's completely 100% the Sunset Prologue. How's that sound, everybody? I don't know how long it is. I'm having a good time though. I know some people don't like racing games, and I honestly don't care for a lot of racing games, but if you throw a little bit of style in, oh boy, I have a good time. And this music is absolutely kicking. I love it. It's perfect. It's exactly the sort of soundtrack I like for a racing game. I don't know what this... I don't even know what this is called. It's like really smooth and chill, but also has a nice energetic percussion, but it's not like a really loud percussion. It's just energetic. I don't know what the style of music is. If anybody knows what style of music this is, let me know. I'm curious. All it is in my brain is it's Ridge Racer 4 type music. Because that's basically what it is. Fuck these turds. That was also a gold. It wasn't as good as my previous time, but that was still a gold. I'm getting the hang of this course, I guess. If I get in the sand or dirt, the goal is to get out of it as fast as possible. Yeah. Chill and energetic, yeah. My favorite style for racing music. Let's begin in the groove. If the music is really too high octane, I don't necessarily get in the groove. Depends on the song, but... This song has kind of a dark atmosphere, too. I like that. I need to look up the musician for this game because they did a good job. Actually, I think I know what these courses are 3 laps, even the time attack. It's so that the music can play the whole song. It's so you can enjoy the whole song. That's why there's 3 laps. That's gotta be my assumption at this point. Kind of makes sense. I'm getting the hang of this. Sort of. I'm getting the hang of this. Crashes and everything. To be fair, that's a really hard turn. I think that one was my best. Yeah, that was my best time. Nice. Every single one of those laps was gold. I did good. Right. Now for this car. I'm curious about something. You notice how I start from a stop? If I hit restart, I'm still stopped. Okay, never mind. This car and this track, I'm not sure what to say. We'll see how it goes. It'll make certain parts easier and certain parts harder, I think. Alright. Also, I'm gonna just pedal to the metal, I don't care. Speed, honestly, the speed of moving fast might actually make up for the loss of speed by hitting a wall. Depends. We will see. This car saves so much time on straightaways, though. If handled correctly. Oh god. Straighten. There you go. The thing about straightening out is I need to let go of the gas, which is kind of hard to remember. I don't care about this. I don't care about the dirt. That was probably a time save to just hit the dirt. This car did not get slowed down nearly as much by the dirt, I noticed. Not probably good to stop that much, but okay. I'm not... Wow, the gold's actually kind of rough on this one. Fuck, I hate this car sometimes, so... It's, Yeah, I've already failed the gold. This gold's surprisingly a lot harder with this car. After the experience on the previous course, I figured it would be about the same difficulty. Not harder. I'm gonna try something. It might be stupid, but I'm gonna try something. This car has insane acceleration, so what if I just threw caution to the wind and just accelerate everywhere? I don't know, I want to see how the time works out. I don't know why I drifted that direction, don't ask me. I'm experimenting right now, though. It's a case of, again, I need to learn the chorus, basically. Wait a minute, I just learned something about this vehicle. Something additional, that is. I still have no idea how to do the S-curve without fucking dying. Like, I feel like even if I do slow down enough to get it, I'm slowing down way too much. Let's finish the course anyways, even though, you know. Okay, the end of the course, I think I can just gun it. I barely got a bronze, though. That doesn't feel good. Let's... Hi, Sammy. I just... Previously, this car, I could get used to it, but on this course, it just feels harder to work with, I guess. I do appreciate I do appreciate the skid marks, though. The skid marks let me know my previous drift line. The trick is that I can immediately leave my drift with this car if I let go of the acceleration. Which is not something I want to do extensively, but it's just something I want to do occasionally. Ow. What is this thing's top speed, anyways? About 112, okay. You know, that sand might actually help me. Slows me down before I turn. Not the worst thing. We had turns. This section. I still have no idea how to do this section, like, fast. Man, I just... I can't even get a silver. Kind of frustrating, actually. There's certain moments where I feel like I understand this car, and then there's moments where I don't. This first turn here, I'm going to use this first turn to practice the car. If I can get that turn without crashing, then I may have figured out the car. So let's see what we can do. Perhaps braking is actually... Whoa. Braking does that. That's kind of cool. I literally have never braked with this car before then. Braking does not assist the drift, if you're wondering. How, though? How do you turn with this thing? Sometimes. Sometimes it makes sense, and sometimes I just don't understand what I'm doing. Wait, I think I may have figured out a few things. I need to, however, after that, I need to flutter. I need to let go of the gas, because that's not letting me leave the drift early. And if I don't leave the drift early, I lose speed. Not early, on time, rather. Okay. Yeah, turning into the wall's good, but not when I'm hitting it. So how's everybody? I noticed it's just Poise As filling the chat again. Gosh, where is everybody lately? It feels like all my streams have been kind of dead lately. I don't know why. I guess I wish we had more of an audience. Otherwise, I mean, that is at least commentary. Like, where is everybody lately? Like, last week and a half, I'd say. Just haven't been noticing that many people. I'm starting to get really frustrated with this car. What happens if I just brake for the turns I don't like? I don't know. Inertial brake. Sunset overdrive. Let's try it. Oh, you can even see where you brake. I like the indicators. Look, there's red. Glowy red lets you know where you're braking. That's kind of neat. So, skid marks let you know where you drift on previous runs, and brake lights let you know where you braked. That's actually really useful data. How How though? I don't think I can get a gold on this one. And I feel bad saying that because I was doing so well before. My confidence was brimming previously, but now I just feel like, no, this course and this car, just they don't mix. They don't mix. Ugh. How many viewers we got? Though I do notice that a lot of you were talking earlier when we were doing the stream tests. I appreciate that. It would be nice if you kept talking, though. Just a suggestion. 24 viewers. Well, it's getting later, I suppose, but... Man, I don't know. Why am I losing viewers? Like, that's my question. What happened? No, I don't mean, like, tonight. I mean, just, like, in general. Well, we did get, like, 50 for the Spiral one, but... My average, though, like, I can't determine specific streams. Like, yeah, if I'm doing such and such content, I'm gonna get tons of viewers, sure, but, like, average data is what I care about. That's okay, Dragon. On an individual level, it's fine. I just wonder why everybody is, not individuals. The typical audience is just... Oh, that's interesting. I just learned something about this vehicle. I can drift without letting go of the gas. Interesting. I didn't know I could. I think if I swing my back end out too far, it doesn't help me. I think that's part of my problem. God, I just... I couldn't even... I still cannot even get a silver. I am getting better, but that was a better time. I will give you that. Oh. And now I had a running start. That's weird. Previously, I did not have a running start, and now I suddenly did. I wonder if that gives me extra speed or something. I don't know. Maybe. I noticed the game sometimes gives me running starts and sometimes doesn't. Not sure what causes it. That's understandable. That's understandable part. Oh, I messed up that turn. Which means I gotta do better on our later turn, I guess. Well, I did that turn surprisingly fucking well for once. Oh, God. Like, I did better on that turn than I think I've done normally. Fuck this whole set of turns, though. Fuck this whole set of turns, man. Okay, come on. I feel like I could have maybe had the goal, but not anymore. Not anymore, friends. I did get silver, though. I did get a better time. Better time was achieved. Better time was achieved. I think I can do this. It's just it's frustrating. Well, I felt like I did too much of a drift there. It actually kind of worked out. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going because I never know what the winning I never am able to tell what the winning run might look like. So straighten the fuck out, you. Damn. That speed loss there is probably bad. Because this is a pretty good place to get a lot of extra speed. Man, I wish I could get out of the fucking sand, though. Here we go. Just keep going and don't stop, don't look back. Keep believing. Go, 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 go. No, straighten out! 1, 4, 2, 4, 3. Oh my god! Holy shit! I was like, wait, this could be it. Ow. Sure is a good thing our cars are very durable. Armor plated, yo. I did it, though. I don't know how I drove this piece of shit. Honestly, it's not a piece of shit. Here's what I have to say about the car. If it's a 3-lane or further road, fine. If it's 2-lane, fuck me. Basically, this car is pretty good when the roads aren't this narrow. But when they're this narrow, I don't like using it. I like a little more space to swing around with this specific vehicle. Alright, let's finish the race. Anyway, sorry for bitching, by the way. Also, hi Fluff, how you doing? I just realized you were here. Sorry, I didn't notice earlier. The other problem with racing games, though, is that it's hard to read the chat. So I guess it doesn't matter that people aren't talking that much if I can't read everything. I don't feel like there's any graceful way to go through that S-curve. Still a silver. Ow. But, yeah, I mean... I'll probably pose a question to the Discord group later. Or the Discord server later. Let's see what people are up to. Maybe I can get an idea of why nobody's around. Maybe everybody's on vacation or something. I'll figure it out. I'll start asking. I'll just ask the server later. Get an announcement going. Maybe do a poll. It's concerning because I'd like to grow, not shrink, as a YouTuber and, you know, streamer. So it's just concerning when the numbers drop, you know? Some of you are very faithful viewers, and I can always rely on you guys showing up. But a lot of people are in and out, and that's fine. But the question is, why are so many people out, you know? My financial security is somewhat dependent on viewership, after all. Yeah, it's fine. No, you're not that new. I've seen you in a few stream, bud. And also, being new doesn't mean anything. I appreciate you being new. That means you added one to the count that otherwise wouldn't be there under the normal viewership. So, you know. Just fucking go in this forest and stop this shit. That was my best lap, actually. Woo! Gold achieved. did it. And by I did it, I think I actually completed the prologue. I think that's all the prologue has to offer. A gold here, gold there. I'm placed 206. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm the only one that has struggled with this course, considering I'm much higher in the rankings here. How the fuck did somebody get a time of 128? Wow. I like how somebody's name is Yoshi-Sar. That's cute. Yoshi. Yoshi. 3-stream streak. I hope you keep that streak going, because it's good. But that is the entirety of Inertial Drift Sunset Prologue's content, I'd say. That was pretty fun. I definitely want to get the full game, and I think I can get it. I'm going to ask the devs about a review key for that. Hopefully they can provide that, because I would like to keep playing this. This is good. But that was really cool, and had really good music. Hope you guys liked that.